logarithm of a to power b. This is equivalent to b logarithm of a. Let's look at this one also. If you have logarithm to the base a of b equals c, this is the same as a to the power c equals b. Now, for logarithm, if the base is not written, it means it's in base 10. For example, if I write log 8, this simply means log to the base 10 of 8. If I write log of x, it simply means log to the base 10 of x. With the exception of base 10, the base must be stated. So if I write log 3 and the base is not 10, maybe I need to write the base. If it's 3, I must write 3. All right. So let's see how we can apply these laws. If you have find x to 2 decimal places, if you have 10 to the power x equals 58 and 2, log to the base 3 of x equals 2.5 and 3, log to the base 3 of x plus 5 equals 2. We can, when we come to 1, we can find logarithm to both sides. So when we take logarithm to both sides, we have log 10 to the power x equals log 58. If you consider log 1, log of a to the power b is simply b log a. So this is simply x log 10. And this is equal to log of 58. We can divide both sides by log 10. So x becomes log of 58 divided by log of 10. In fact, log of 10 is actually 1 because log of any number to the same base is 1. And since the base was not written, it means it's log to the base 10. That means log of 8 is also 1. All right. So in this case, we can find the value of x. We use a calculator. Log of 58 divided by log of 10. Of course, log of 10 is simply 1. We can just put 1. That is 1.76343. But we can run up to 2 decimal places, 1.76 to 2 decimal places. All right, let's look at the other one. We can apply law 2 here. Log to the base a of b, a will carry c to a to the power c equals b. So in this case, 3 will carry 2.5. So 3 to the power 2.5 equals x. And we can just use calculator to find the value of 3 to the power 2.5. So 3 to the power 2.5 is actually 15.58846 and so on equals 6. We can round up to 2 decimal places as 15.59, the answer to 2 decimal places. The same thing applies to number 3. The base 3 will carry 2 if we use law 2. So in this case, x plus 5 will be equal to 3 to the power 2. Of course, x plus 5 will be equal to 9, and x is 4. All right. Now let's look at some other laws of logarithms. So we've done with these 2 laws. Let's see some other laws. Third law says that if you have log to any base of x, y, it's simply log to the base a of x plus log to the base of y. If you have log to any base of x divided by y, it's simply log to the base x minus log to the base a of x minus log to the base a of y. Let's see some examples. If you have 2 log 8 x plus 2 equals log 8 2x plus 19. And another example, let's say question B. 4 log to the base x of 2 minus log to the base x of 4 equals 2. If we apply the first law says if b log a, b will become a power to be log ab. So here we can have log 8. This 2 can become a power as x plus 2 squared. And this is the same as log 8 2x plus 19. Then we can take antilog of both sides. If we take antilog of both sides, the logarithms will cancel each other. So we have x plus 2 squared being equal to x plus 19. Of course, we can expand the left-hand side to get x squared plus 4x plus 4 being equals to x plus 19. And this is the same as x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0 because 4x minus 2x is 2x. 4 minus 19 is negative 15. We can solve this quadratic equation. If you do not know how to solve quadratic equation, please check my video on solving quadratic equation. This is simply x minus 3, x plus 5. Anyway, we can factorize, we can use the formula, we can use completing squares. So x is equal to 3 or x equals negative 5. So let's check if both answers are correct. Remember, log of any number a must be positive because log of negative numbers or log of 0 is undefined. The number a can never be negative. If we take 3, of course, let's check. If we take x equals 3 and we check, we plug in into our original equation. We have 2 logarithm of 8. This is 3 plus 2, that is 5, equals log to the 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 15 is 25. Of course, remember from law 1, 2 will be 5 squared, right, from this law. So this is the same as log of 8, 5 squared. Of course, the left-hand side and the right-hand side are the same. So x is equal to 3. It's true. It's correct. Let's check the other example. The other answer, x equals negative 5. If we put negative 5, we have 2 log of 8. X plus 2 becomes negative 5 plus 2, which is negative 3. And this is equal to log of 8. 2 times x is 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus 19 is 9. But we cannot find log of negative numbers. So it means negative 3 is not, negative 5 is not a solution. And the only answer is x equals positive 3. All right. Let's look at this also. We apply law 1. B log A is log A to the power B. This B will move to be a power. So this 4 will go to be a power. So we have log to the base x, 2 to the power 4, minus log to the base x of 4 equals 2. And we see that it's x minus, so we can apply log 4. Log of a x over y is simply log of ax minus log of ay. So this is simply log of x, 2 to the power 4 over 4, and that is 2. So this is log of x, 2 to the power 4 is 16. 16 divided by 4, that is 4, equals 2. So x squared equals 4. When we apply law 2, x will carry 2. So x is plus or minus 2. But remember, x cannot be negative 2 because the base of the log must always be positive. So x is equal to 2 is the only answer. Let's look at one last example. If you have log of x plus log of 2 plus x equals 3. If we apply log 3, this will be log of x multiplied by 2 plus x, and this is equal to 3 because log of x plus log of y to the base a is log of a x times y. So since they have the same base, we can multiply them. So remember, the base is not written. It means it's base 10. If it's not written, it means it's in base 10, as I said earlier. So in this case, x2 plus x will be equal to 10 to the power 3 when we apply log 2. A will carry c, so 10 will carry 3. And x squared plus 2x, when we open the bracket, will be equal to 10 to the power 3. Of course, we can solve this quadratic equation just like in the before. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and see you again for the next video.